Swamp into Corrupt. Oh my god, my life is complete. And now the 7 damage again. Oh, that was so perfect. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today you are in for a treat because we will be destroying our opponents with Corrupt to the face, but wait! There's more, because Corrupt, as we know, deals damage equal to swamps. That's why we have this mana base, so a lot of swamps there, but we also gain life, which means that if you have Enduring Tenacity in the board, the Corrupt hits twice, and if you have double Enduring Tenacity in the board, Corrupt hits 3 times for basically lethal damage out of nowhere. And the best part, every union is basically like a burn spell that deals between 5 and 7 damage. Annex, 4 damage a turn. And all of them gets doubled with double tenacity and tripled with triple tenacity, and it's so hard to remove this for most of the decks, so they stack over the game. And you can have the weirdest lethals ever, and we will present it in today's game, so I think you will like it. And before we go into the games, of course, our absolute legend for today is none other than Decompose, the one that is always first. And really thank you, man, for support. It is extremely appreciated, and I'm so happy that you are enjoying the content after all of this time. And I mean, I think you will enjoy this deck because it's pretty fire. So guys, let's go into the games, and I hope you'll have a lot of fun. Alright, so we seem to be against Golgari. I really counted on Eclipse doing a lot of work, but it probably won't against Golgari. Maybe we get some Lonely Dread Knight or something. To be honest, this could be a very good card later. You know what? I have Annex. There's no way they will remove it instantly, right? And I'm actually scared to play this into open mana. I need at least 1 extra card. I'm not going for the play. This is decent. They still kill us with creatures. So Cease and Desist can target something for Virtue when they finally play it. Alright, sure. Now they are tapped. Now we are guaranteed to get value. So I actually will go for this because this is higher value deck than I expected. And yeah, that's the player. Alright, so this might be actually a robbery control. I mean, there's no way it's our robbery deck, in which case we played completely different than we should. But let's go with Annex first. It is a card that will give us extra value instantly, and then we can start playing, you know, for the longer game. Like, we have a lot of options to just straight up... See? I told you they were waiting with this. And now we at least got 1 card back, so we got a little bit ahead here. Alright, a very amazing draw, absolutely amazing draw. Let's go for white mana because we want to have Beza unlocked. For future, not for now, but for future. And I mean, this is as good trade as we will get. Perfect -3/-3, and also gives us a card for future. And also we have a removal for, you know, end step potentially. We need 1 removal for this. Be my guest, Corrupt or go for the throat? It will be go for the throat, I mean. Oh, alright, alright. Oh, this is indeed the Up the Beanstalk deck. Alright, this is completely different. I think we have a very hard matchup against this stuff. Because this is not a normal Golgari, which I think we would be a very favorite against, but this is our Golgari, which is sneaky. Alright, pillage the book. What will they take? They know our hand, so they won't take Duress. It could be Liliana, but in reality I think they will take something that triggers... Oh no, they took the robber. Oh no, it's a robber. So we need to make sure that it's hard to cast on this turn. We go for Tenacity. Right, I think they took the robbery. This kind of deck with a lot of mana definitely wants it. And they are stacking because they know that we'll remove this. But they have more mana and they will get more cards. We could destroy everything if we really want. Beseech the Mirror is interesting. We could go for some good cards, but I'm not sure if we want to. This should be Deadly Cover-Up, honestly, but the problem is that I actually want to remove robbers from the... But after 1 robber, I think we're outvalued severely. Alright, listen, I'm just checking. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. We have to check. I will remove something, but I have no idea what. Overlords are great. You know what? It's either Duress, Tear Asunder, or Overlords. Duress hurts, but not well, I guess it hits the Beseech the Mirror, but the rest of the cards can go. Glissa is something we don't care. Tear Asunder is very strong, but they probably play one or two. I will go with the Overlord because I want to negate, deny the card. Oh, they have Tear Asunder. That's bad. All right. However, this might be their last card. I wonder. Okay, so I think they took Tear Asunder instead of Robber. Maybe they don't play Robbers then. This would be so hard, man. We can trade Beza against. So yeah, no problem, bro. Like this is a hard one because they need to decide if they go for this or, for example, Annex. Like we can take play Annex on the next turn, and they probably don't have too many more Tear Asunders, so they cannot answer it, and that means they get outvalued for the rest of the game. Alright, they're actually going for something. Do we have Annex in the graveyard? No, it was exiled. Right? They might get Deadly Cover-Up, or what is the card? What did they exile? Was that corrupt and they forgot to take the ones from I have no idea, to be absolutely honest. However, if we play this, they will remove it in response. I could bargain, but that means they don't need to use it and they have for the next thing. So I think we just go with Union and try to catch them before they cast this. Man, tricky. Our opponent is playing well so far. Doesn't draw a card, that's important. Oh boy. I guess we have to force it, right? I want as much life gain as possible still. So, unfortunately, they will answer it. Oh. Alright. That's a lot of extra damage, huh? Alright. If that went through, we can just remove Shrouded. You know, this 2 damage doesn't matter. Like, we are way ahead. Like, we will win or lose based on cards, probably. It's interesting they are not going for the Tear Asunder. They are not going for it. We have 5 mana only. Man, we are so low on mana at this point of the game. We could go for Union, but it's not amazing. We could go Avarice. Avarice is slow, but insanely good. You know what? I think we just play Beseech the Mirror. We don't bargain it because we don't super care. We just want value. So Annex is something they're waiting for. Avarice is something that they probably won't expect, and we have so much life that we can get basically full value out of this. And they have only one random card. They need something that triggers up the Beanstalk to keep going. If they miss, and they should, there's not much they can do right now. Alright, this is perfect. We take card, man, they have no counterplay to this. And that's why we have Avarice in the deck. You can see how insane difference it makes. So right now I'm going for Unions, because we'll try to kill our... Well, yeah, they can only get rid of 1 Tenacity. The remaining cards are not amazing. I hoped for something that has value, like Aether Tenacity, Annex, this kind of stuff. So we should be ahead, even though we are kinda whiffing on the random part, but we are not whiffing on the one that we can, choose ourselves. What are their play? They are really waiting with this Tenacity, and I think this might backfire on them. This is 4 converted mana, so this cannot hit it. That's super important. So I want to bait them, so they use it. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. And I have to say, our opponent is really smart about it, because I tell you, like 90% of the players would already get hit by our play, but this guy knows exactly how to avoid it. Shelly. Alright, that's fine. So our play is to try to sneak Union in between the Tear Asunders. Because I think that nearly kills him. And now we go for the Throat. You know what? I actually don't mind. You know what? This could be the weirdest play ever, but I think we will let Shelly hit us in the face. Honestly. Because that means we get lower life total, then we can play Beza into Union and we win the game, right? Maybe. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I think we'll win like this. Man, this is the first time I deliberately try to take damage from Shelly as much as possible. So now we are at 16. That means Beza basically deals 4 damage to the face. Have you ever seen Beza lethals? Take damage, absolutely. And we don't play lands because I want to have better union. Our opponent will never play this unless he is forced to. So let's go right now. And now our opponent realized what's going on. Man, we just dealt 8 damage by taking damage from Shelly. And that probably means they have to remove it soon. I have... Okay, so I think we could play a land, but I want to be greedy. I think we can play the whole game out of this. Like, they need to remove it at some point. Don't want to attack anymore. And we always want untapped mana. Because I don't want to get hit by this in the meantime. Man, what an interesting game. Now we get rid of this. And if they answer at any point with this, destroying 1 tenacity, it is enchantment, right? Yeah. Just double checking if I got everything right, but yeah, we did. And now we can do this. Don't know about this one card, but should be good. We'll play the Surveillant, just to get better dough on the next turn. So this tenacity is already lethal. We just need to sneak it between the plays. And we can do it at instant speed, so whatever happens, we will get it. I just played the 7th land, right? The 7th card, right? So he will be at 1. It's fine. I thought that everyone will just say, well, he should play the land, so I broke. But we actually should hold every card. We'll do it later. We'll do it later. If they remove it, we do it in response, so we double trigger. If they don't, we draw a card, not play it, and we do the same thing. Oh man, so do we have unions in the graveyard? Yes, so they will take unions right now. Okay, that means we have to play it. Now they will remove it. What? Oh, bro. Like, I really thought this is intentional, right? Alright, I guess we will win with just pure union. Man, we literally won with Beza live gain and union of the third path live gain. If that's not epic, I don't know what is. Alright, our opponent is going first. We have removal, we have live gain, we have a little bit of everything. However, our opponent is even better at magic because he's on the play with a 1-drop, which, as we know, is the sign of the best right now. Man, I'll be honest, this is crazy, but I legit think that if I was playing deck that is nothing but removal spells, I would win like 90 or 100% of my games today. Like, every single game was decided by me not having enough removal. This is crazy, like, honestly. So this is full mono red, so that means we let them untap. We let them untap, because mouse... Oh... Suddenly, it's not mono red, it's just mono red with pretending of not being mono red. Alright, so let's see it. Yes, this is mana, this provides, you know, fuel for spells, and then your opponent can actually try to play the game, sometimes. They shouldn't do anything, so that's a good thing. And we need to start hitting those creatures. We want to use this because it hits less stuff in their deck. They don't have white mana open, so that's why we need to do everything on this turn, where we can. They can pump the Scoundrel. But it's probably not, like, Scoundrel is a old age aggro card, which is actually, you know, kind of fair in stats. So it's not worth pumping. They want something that gives them absolute insane value, like mouse, double strikers, this kind of stuff. Scoundrel is just normal creature that is getting pumped, you know. Alright, so what can we do? We definitely want to go into the 3 mana, probably. So I think the idea for this turn will be to fake a removal, then they will try to be smart and go around it, and then we union, and then they're like, oh no, that made no sense from his side. Yep, so far so good. And now we punish. Listen, I played aggro and I know how this kind of play completely destroys them. I really hoped for drawing a removal. I really hoped for drawing a 4th untapped land so we can play Beza, that was the idea. I will still take this, but on this turn we probably go nowhere to run. And now you taught your opponent to, you know, be scared of union as the punish for not pumping, and now they are way more likely to start pumping creatures during the turn. We don't have a sweeper of any kind or Beseech the Mirror, so that's a little bit unfortunate. I think we take 4 damage and try to work at the end step, because they have stuff. They absolutely have stuff. And you want to use this when they can pump, and this when they are tapped out. Alright, they have protection spell, which is really unfortunate. Because there's no count. Oh! They are not good at magic. They should have 1 mana hexproof thing. They really played like they have it. They should target it on the weakest creature. And if they target it on the big one, it felt like they have the answer. So, right now what we have to do is probably to go with Beza. Because it provides so much pressure and so much life gain. This will be trading favorably against all the creatures, while also fish will make sure that it's hard to attack us. They only have 1 card, so they don't have too many combat tricks. Full swing, right? Oh, if they don't full swing, they lose the game. Alright. Alright, this is the moment when we need to win. Let's go for a swamp. Like, they are out of gas right now, and we only get stronger, and they already lost like most of their power. They might have hexproof. This is so risky, man. I could try to do it, because if I go nowhere to run, that's the only thing I can play. We could go corrupt, but if they drew hexproof, this might really change the gameplay. And it also pumps the hero, so it's very, very bad. This is not an instant. Alright, so we get rid of the hero. This is the best creature that gets pumped. The other ones are just way weaker. And we go Annex, because next time we can unlock it for the demon while also life gaining. And this will probably be something they cannot remove for the rest of the game, and this demon will win the game. And I think they should see writing on the wall already. Percussionist, sure. A good card, but a little bit slow. We might actually let this hit us in the face, so they don't get the card. They only have 1 play. And we'll see if that's an instant. Here we go. I'm proud of you. They really tried to bait this card. They want the card. And we're not giving them, because we have so much life gain that we can ignore it. Sure. Man, they sacrificed it themselves. Alright, here's the card. Let's see what the next one is. A Slick Shot. Very good draw for them. A very good draw, but not good enough probably. And we can go with the demon. I could bluff removal, but it's just too much work. I will just win the game without it. We don't need to attack. Our deck is just super stronger. Especially with Tenacity, the lethal will be extremely quick. Alright, Scoundrel. They cannot discard a card. Oh, right, because they will just draw the card. And another Slick Shot. So they have a huge army. The moment they hit a pump spell, they can do a lot here. However, at the same time, we can play this. And we can go with this. I could go for Tenacity. Alright, we're going Tenacity just for the funsies, you know? Because I want to show you how cool it is. Oh, we might kill him too fast. Oh no, this is already what? 4-8 damage? Oh no, I won't attack, because I really want to showcase you this corrupt stuff. Man, can we get a lethal on Mono Red with corrupt? Doubled by Enduring Tenacity, that would be the best moment ever. Oh, I think we can do it. Slick Shot, that means they won't concede probably on this turn. Swamp into Corrupt. Oh my god, my life is complete. And now the 7 damage again. Oh, that was so perfect. Alright, we're going first, and we have Annex, so I'll take it. That's a good start. And we also have the Union, so we should be able to recover. I actually don't need more lands. I think with Annex, we will see. So this is very important, what the matchup is, and if they can remove this. We know they cannot. Let's keep playing. So on this deck, you want to play Swamps over Plains every time you can. Fear of missing out. I guess this is a very... we cannot prevent this part of effect, so let's give them the full decision making before we show our hand. So we have to go for Annex. Let's go for Nowhere to Run, just because they probably don't have too many artifacts. I'm not fully sure, but they shouldn't. And we want to make sure... let's keep going, because we need lands, we need life gain, we need removal, we need sweeper, so there's a lot of stuff. We'll take some damage, but I think... with 3 removal, we should be able to survive for a long time. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. They don't have haste on them yet. I'm not sure if they have some version that gives haste or what, or they just count on, you know, this surviving. Alright, that's fine. They will start by attacking, probably. Alright, let's take some more damage. So that's why we need all those extra lands and cards, because we want to make sure that we can start playing double spells. So on the next turn it will be Passage, Union, Removal. Sure. Let's see how bad it can be. Oh, this will hurt. But there is a chance we can outrace it. And that's pretty much it, right? And I mean, let's go for this one. Not sure how much it hits, so let's start with this. So we will get 3 damage on this turn. We might go for the demon soon. It will also be a problem for our opponent, so this could be a viable choice. But you know what? Just having Union into Virtue is so good here. It's so good. It's a little bit slow though, because we need to race against the Forge. We need to race against the Forge. I actually think we go for the Demon here, because it basically is 4 life difference, because instead of losing life, we gain life. We know it won't be countered. Let's go for a Swamp for those Corrupts from the top. I think this is a good deal. It's also something that is very, very hard for them to remove. Even if we block the token and they have Lightning Strike, they still don't kill it, so they need way more stuff. Just a random 5 damage, alright. Do they have the remaining one, or they just like playing stuff? Oh? Alright, man, I have to say, this guy works for his kills. Alright, that's a lot of damage. However, I think we can buffer a lot. This is pretty slow still. So, we definitely start with the Virtue. I guess we start with this, right? Because we can double play. Here it is. Here it is. Back to 15. And back to 17. Looks pretty good to me. Man, this is so cool. And we have, what, 6 swamps, I believe. So Corrupt will actually deal a lot of damage. We'll probably want to hit another chamber so we can start some demons. We can life gain a lot, but we still would prefer to do stuff. Let's crack it. We could go for a Virtue, but I don't really think it's great. Right, what do we get? What was the... Oh, the token was killed, right? That's the only creature we really cared about. So I could Corrupt already. This is a pretty good turn to do it, to be absolutely honest. Let's go. Our opponent never expected this card. Alright, that helps us survive longer. Now we... Okay, here's our next demon. And oh my god, he's so forgy. So forgy, this game. 15 cards, double Forge, definitely on the good side of the draw. Because this is the card we cannot really easily answer, so we need to race against it. So instead we'll go this. I think... Oh, I lack 1 mana because I'm bad at the game. Oh, that's so brutal. I would unlock the Annex if I could. However, we can start using removal to save our life total. That was the land. Man, this would make a big difference. But we'll still try to make it work. I'm not sure if I block the small one. I honestly think I don't. They have very weird removal spells like this. And Mishra's command, so I actually think we go like this. This way we prevent 5 damage. And we can literally kill him on the next turn. This is not enough to kill us, even with burn spells. Like, they won't burn us for 11. Yep. I told you. Double Forge and it still wasn't enough against our Corrupt live game deck. Bro. Are we really playing with no removal on turn 1? Oh my god. I only took it because I'm on the play. On the draw I would absolutely mulligan it every single time. I actually wanted to mulligan it on the play as well. But with Annex, if we can get this extra piece of tempo, we should be able to fully recover. Man, fully recover. We didn't even start the game, but I already know that if I don't have removal, I'm basically dead already. Oh, fun. So, our opponent might be some Discover deck? No, it's just an aggro deck as always. I think, man, I'll be honest, if I played the deck that is only like full removal, like 40 removal cards, I think I would win literally every single game today. Like, I never needed anything except removal in any of my games. This is crazy. Alright, so we are working toward our Corrupt. We definitely need some more removal cards. We have plenty, so it shouldn't be super hard to get it. I really don't want to miss the next turn, because they will activate Delirium, so it will already deal 4 damage on the next turn, potentially way more. Elspeth is very interesting one. You know what? I'll take it. Not exactly what I had in mind, but it's something. It's something. And next turn we can go Deadly Cover-Up, so this kinda... Thank you, Elspeth. This kinda forces them to go wider, because, you know, there's always this one token. So they need to activate Delirium, which they will absolutely do on this turn, easily. I don't know how, but they will. Then they will start attacking. And I mean, we can only block half of it. But they probably cannot kill Elspeth, and that's the problem. Very interesting play. I like it. I like it. But they still cannot go for Elspeth. Now they can. Perfect. They did the thing. So, they will probably... Well, they still need to go a lot of damage here, right? Because this will hit our face. Man, this is what we needed. Red creatures for 2 mana, giving 2 combat phases. I mean, why not at this point? Why not? So let's go with Deadly Cover-Up. And I think we'll exile Fear of Missing Out from their whole deck, because that's a big part of their whole strategy. And one of the best cards. Alright, they already have it on the next turn, so we'll take a hit. Can we target it? Oh my god, we can actually target the creature. That's crazy. So let's go for the Graveyard. Oh, it's not in the Graveyard. Alright. So they will play the Worm. It's Worm, right? And then we go Corrupt, we kill it, and try to recover from there. I think it all depends on the next draws. If they don't draw follow-up that is super strong, I think we should be absolutely fine here. We have also a lot of swamps. Oh man, I need 1 more mana for the play. If I could, I would go Chamber into Go for the Throat. That would be so perfect. However, for now we just use it as a removal. It's fine. It stabilizes us and gives us a lot. Oh no, you have ability? Return with finality counter. Yep, I knew that you cannot kill it. Like, I know that if there's new creature that is rare, it's for some reason is resistant to removal. In some way. Alright. So they can do it all over again, which is great. I always enjoy double killing the same creature. And I died, literally, out of nowhere, 9 damage after I removed everything. I mean, that's great. Opponent is going first and we have no removal. Is there even point in playing? No, we need to mulligan it instantly. Corrupt. Our opponent is happy to see us. Alright, I appreciate it, man. Yep, we just lost our main value card. Very good, very good. So we mulliganed into Duress, taking our only card. Sure, that's always... Sure, I mean... That's one of the way to play the game. Alright, I'm actually... this is actually funny. Because in the end, you know, they butcher their hand and butcher our hand. Here's the Hex Mage. They know that it dies. I'm not exactly sure what are they doing. I should probably do it before they can bargain something. This has to be a bargain deck. Alright, let's go. They will sacrifice this because they had Fountain Port. So that was the downside of me not playing it instantly. There is a chance they might be playing Fountain Port in their deck. They might draw it and then they might play it instantly. So to be fair, also this fuels bargain, so it's better to remove it instantly. They don't know about the second though. So let's get rid of this. As you can see, all you need to do is keep removing every creature that is dropped onto you, and then play Unholy Annex so you can draw more removal against more creatures that will try to kill you. Our opponent is enjoying this time. I don't know what the reaction is, but I'll just give him hearts. So we could go with Enduring Tenacity. It's not a bad card. Let's go. Because they can remove it maybe at the end step, but it will hurt them. And yeah, like they need exile effect. Alright, just name what they need. They didn't have 5 mana. They didn't have double white, and they didn't look like a Sunfall deck. And here's the Sunfall anyway. So what can we do? We probably go with Union here, just to give us a little bit more breathing room, and let's make sure that our next card is what we want. Yep, this is definitely a good card. And I'll be honest, we drew 3 of them in top 15 cards, so this is extremely nice against this kind of deck. And I think with this they lost, because they just won't be able to keep up. So I think we go... Do you think they have another one? I mean, I'll check it. I'll check it. We bargain. We get rid of this. That's why we have this in the deck as well. And we go for another. And I mean, we will force them to draw every Sunfall from their deck. And if they are not good enough at this, they will lose to the live game. Alright. I'm pretty sure they're waiting with removal for demons, so they're waiting until we unlock the chamber. Alright, Virtue? That's usually the play, or Kaya. I think Virtue or Kaya only makes sense here. Against Kaya it will be a bit of a problem, but most of the decks don't play her. There is no Emperor, so I mean, let's swing. Let's see what happens. They might have something. They don't seem to be scared. Alright, they seem to be a little bit scared, because they realize that our deck deals way more damage than normally. So they try to keep their life total pretty high, and they can still draw a card with this. But that means they tap fully, so we can unlock the chamber and force their next turn to be a bit worse. We could do a lot here. So no damage. Yeah, I think we just go for this. I know, you wrote it in the comments, why he doesn't play the chamber. Alright, we are playing the chamber from the hand instead of unlocking this one. Alright, I'm learning. So, we deal some damage, we deal more damage. Man, this is so cool, like double triggering with Tenacity, and now they need another Sunfall. They don't have it, they actually don't have it. So this is a really good target for sacrifice, because we only care about this effect. I don't really care about the creature. I actually actively don't want it to be creature, because then it dies to Sunfall. So if they replay the blade, that's amazing for us, because that means we can unlock another demon and drain them even harder. Yeah, I think so. This is a good value play, but at the same time, you know what, let's wait, maybe they have something more. But at the same time, it's not good enough to beat our chambers and all the Enduring Tenacity damage. Alright, sure. So this could warrant a deadly cover-up, honestly. They have removal, but it will be slow. How much mana do I have? I can go for the throat into Demon. I don't have another Annex unlocked. Alright, let's try. Maybe we draw removal and then we don't need to play a sweeper. We can still play it and just be at small card disadvantage, it's fine. I could just go Demon into Annex. I think this is the best play. It's honestly so much better than anything else. Let's go for Swamp, because we are a bit overdrawing our planes. So those corrupts are super strong. And let's go like this. I counted right. Alright, so we deal 8 damage just by trigger. And look at this! This is insane. Not only we deal 4 damage, but we also deal 4 damage. To the grand total of 8 just by having a demon in the board. Alright. The blade, of course they will kill the demon, but now we can start getting into those unions, and I don't think they can kill us in time. As long as Enduring Tenacity is in the board, we should be absolutely fine. Alright. Viper doesn't have haste, you know? And I actually can discard it. Lose 0 life. Yeah, that's what I like. Losing... Oh my god. I'll be honest, this is pretty decent. I could go just Avarice and try to kill them. But I don't think I have enough cards, right? Yeah, let's go for Deadly Cover-Up. Basically, we play this as a ring... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I just realized. Sloth, you missed lethal again. Alright, not this one time. Not this one time. And let's pass the turn. It seems to be a fun, so I appreciate it, man. Really fun. And we unlocked the true power of Annex. Enduring Tenacity with Annex is so fun. Alright guys, I'll try to make this outro a little bit concise and a little bit shorter than usually. However, there are some things we need to talk about. First, whenever you corrupt your opponent with Tenacity, man, it just feels like magic. Like, this is such a fun combo, especially on top of Annex, Union of the Third Path, and I've never dealt damage with Beza ever, like not with the ability. So it's very cool, and you have different ways to build this. I have chosen this way, but you can go different colors, you can go different cards, different strategies. Corrupt is definitely one of the bigger like fireworks for the, you know, for the epic lethal. However, there are many other options, so, you know, don't be scared to experiment with this one. However, that being said, the deck for me deranked me. So unfortunately, as expected, kinda, it's not as competitive as, you guessed it, mono red. By the way, I checked the win rate right now in the best of one, like top decks, and believe or not, 7 out of 8 decks are aggro decks, and 6 out of 8 are red aggro decks, and those are like the highest win rate ones. The only one that isn't red is the Rabbits, which is also an aggro deck, and the only non-aggro deck is Gene Tempo. The rest is all red aggro decks. So this is what you go if you want to be competitive. This one is just extremely fun to play, but you will probably lose if you are on the draw. However, to be absolutely honest, I deranked, but I had so much removal in this deck. I was sure this will be enough. Like, we have life gain, removal, but I don't know, I just couldn't draw it in time, and even if I could, it wasn't enough. So that's my experience, just so you know, we try to keep it real, but still enjoy Magic. And also, thanks to all the patrons that allow with their support for us to continue our journey through Standard with all the cool decks and cool interactions. So thank you guys for this, you are extremely appreciated. And if you wanted to support this channel, if you like the content, check out the Patreon, there are perks, you can be immortalized in one of the videos, and we have more. So just come and say hi, it's open to everyone. So yeah, about this deck, I really liked it, it's a very interesting combo, and I think there are many ways to make it work. However, it's always a little bit clunky, so you know, you need to take it in consideration. But I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope you enjoyed the games, and I hope you had a lot of fun today. So thank you for watching, guys, and see you tomorrow.